Grace and shalom. I'd like to welcome you to a Moments with an Elder. I got a chance to talk to four young brothers at the gas station. I asked, why are you not in school? One said, why go to school? There's nothing for us out here. Look at where we come from. I said to the young man, can any good come out of Nazareth? It went over his head. Have you ever had someone look at you or look at your address, look at your family tree, or look at your past and immediately write you off or your future? Have you ever felt the heavy weight of being counted out before you even got a chance to step into the ring? There is a powerful moment in the Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 46. Philip goes to his friend Nathanael, all excited, saying, they found the Messiah, Jesus, Yeshua of Nazareth. And Nathanael responds with a question dripping with expectation and culture distance. He asks, can anything good come out of Nazareth? Now, Nazareth was just a small town. It was a backwater. It was a place of poverty, a place overlooked by the powerful, a place that didn't even make the list of the important cities in Israel. To the elites of the day, Nazareth was a place of less than. It was a place where nothing significant was supposed to happen. But I'm here today to tell you that God loves to use the places and the people that the world has written off. It is easier to develop a mindset like the Nazarenes. The same voice today whispering to your ear. You come from a broken zip code, so you have a broken life. Your family struggled with poverty, so you will always struggle. You don't have the pedigree, the connections, so don't even try. Nathanael's question wasn't just about geographical. It was about worth. When people look at where you come from and dismiss you, they are trying to let your origin story dictate your final chapter. But your history is not your destiny. We serve a God of the overlooked. If you read the Bible, you'll quickly realize that God has patterns. He doesn't look for the brightest lights in the biggest cities to do his greatest works. When God wanted a king for Israel, he didn't go to a palace. He went to a pasture and picked David, the youngest shepherd boy whom even his own father forgot to invite him to the meeting. When God wanted to deliver Israel from an army, he didn't use a massive military force. He used Gideon, a man who said, my clan is the weakest, and I am the least of my family. And when God decides to step into human history in the flesh, he didn't choose Rome, Athens, or Jerusalem. He chose a teenage girl in a dirt road town called Nazareth. Why does God do this? Because human poverty is the perfect canvas for divine power. When something incredible comes out of a place where everyone said it was impossible, no one can take the credit but God. So, how did Philip respond to Nathanael? With three simple words: come and see. And when Nathanael went and saw, his life was forever changed. He realized that the very best thing to ever happen to humanity didn't come from a place of privilege. It came from a place of struggle. Your life has the potential to be a come and see story. When you refuse to let your environment cap your potentials, when you work hard, keep the faith, and lean into the gifts of God which was given to you, you don't have to argue with people who counted you out. Just let your fruit do the talking. And I will end with this. Greatness has no zip code. It doesn't matter if you come from poverty. It does not matter if you come from broken homes, a struggling neighborhood, or a background that others look down upon. Greatness does not require a wealthy zip code. Greatness requires a willful heart. The next time the world looks at you and asks, can anything good come out of this place? Can anything great come out of this family? Can anything successful come out of this situation? You look them in their eyes. You trust in the Most High. And you let your life reply, just watch me come and see. Blessings to you.